morning again. Boy, when the mind wakes up, it wakes up, doesn't it? Let's see. I don't even know where this is going to go, so I'm just going to run with it. I've taken in a lot of people's leanings, ways. I've also taken in a lot of shame. And it's through that my glasses, my vision sees through, and every year I've gotten older, it's brought on a new challenge, but it's brought on, as they say, like aging does, it's brought on a new piece. When we say young and dumb, we're actually meaning like young and clueless. And the whole thing is you just don't have the experience to draw from. And whenever I see young people now, that's why I turn around and have to bring on to them real quick and go, is something that I'll say, like my father taught me, a little bit of knowledge is dangerous, but you don't have the experience to draw from. So a lot of times you're just parroting or you're mimicking those greater influences that are around you. Or you're just freewheeling. Like I said, I don't know where this is going to go, but I needed to lay this down. It's interesting whenever I talk to young people that, turn around and say it's okay. It's okay. The last thing anyone needs to hear would be something with a seed of doubt or showing shame into them. Even doubt can be referenced or reframed into I'll say, positive spin or a positive angle. That these are the pitfalls that might be ahead of you. Glad you're thinking ahead on all these things, and consider them. It's just not said enough. I thought people were doing a lot of yelling back when I was growing up. Cripey. I mean, they're really going off about things now. And so, everything's become, like on social media, it's just become a bitch board. And it's like, and just just like this, past presidency and stuff. If you're of that hard fringe, it really becomes that. And so it's and I'll say on either side. Shame is there to tear us down. And we, as articulate, as discerning people, need to be aware, because we don't see it in our own verbiage a lot of times. We need to be aware of that shaming that we do onto others, and be called out. And sometimes it's going to mean you get called out by yourself. That's what discernment is. To be able to see angles, to be able to see angles not only in matters in front of you, but matters from within. And so, yeah, I suppose that's just all I needed to say. As some people say, be kind to each other. Think of a higher level on yourself. Doesn't mean that you can be conceited. Doesn't mean that you're better than others, or that you're, the whole package, as they say. Time will change that too. And you've got to be aware of that. But beyond everything, you got to show love. Because it's the one thing, it's at the core of that compassion. It's at the core of that discerning. You're not discerning things to be evil. You're discerning things to keep out evil. Okay? So, keep love. Just keep love right at the forefront. No matter what other people say, no matter what other people, how they react, be real. I'll say, fuck the secretive. Just don't do that. Just be straight up real. That's something that is sorely needed as well. You should be able to discuss, as an adult, you should be able to discuss anything under the sun. And if you don't know about it, then that means your ears are going to be open more to the possibilities for educational purposes. Point blank. Nothing but love. Hey, have a great day.